shelf. Well, it's a long, long journey from the shelf to the bench. It's a long, long wait before I am dispensed, but I know I'll help someone someday. At least I hope and I pray that I will. But today I am still just a prill.
Thank you, Mr. Pill, for that wonderful introduction, but I'll take it from here. Hi, everyone. Have you ever wondered what happens between the time you call your prescription into the pharmacy and when you go pick it up? Well, I'm here to share with you not only that process, but the other things I learned while internshipping at the Union Medical Pharmacy as well. I really got a great feel for what a pharmacist does each day at work. Along with my daily tasks, I was able to witness the things Mary Ann did, such as making medicines from scratch and dealing with patients as well as insurance companies. I had a great experience at my internship and can honestly say I looked forward to each day I got to spend there. However, I did realize from this internship that pharmacy is not the job for me, due to some of the jobs Mary Ann had to do, such as dealing with insurance companies. As much as I love the jobs given to me each day, the things I witnessed Mary Ann spending time on are not things that I am looking for in my future occupation. All in all, I am very grateful for my experience at Union Medical. Not only did I get to experience the life of a pharmacist, but I met so many amazing people and made so many great relationships. So thank you, Mary Ann, and thank you, Union Medical.
Hello, how are you? It's so typical of me to talk about myself. I'm sorry. I hope that you choose Hunt for all your mortgage needs, because we are a great company. It's no secret that we've had over 100 years on our side. I can say it never mind, 'cause when I try to learn, all I can just matter clearly about my future all the time. Ooh, all the time. Ooh, all the time. Ooh.
I think it's easier for me to talk in front of a group of people rather than just kind of give you a bunch of pictures and then talk about how to fax and stupid stuff like that. I want it to be real, and I want you to know that it wasn't a movie. So, yeah, here we go. The first day, I took the advice that wear whatever you want or whatever you wore to school advice a little too seriously, and I ended up wearing leggings and sandals that were pretty but not workplace pretty. So that was I was destined to do good on the first day, guys. After her, and the girls told me they loved their first day, but I went home and cried for like 2 hours because I thought, this is the end of my life. This is it. I ruined all of my chances, and I screwed up faxing and filing, which are like the easiest things you can do. So I just assumed they're never gonna want me back, and they're not gonna accept me or like me. This is gonna be horrible. Oh no, God help me, please. The days after that were better. I picked myself up and I decided I'm going to make the best of this because I have 120 hours to go. The first day doesn't define who I am. I'm going to dress better. I'm going to do better. To meet a lot of doctors, though. I did meet all of the radiation oncologists, and I got to meet some of the medical oncologists who are all incredibly bright and intelligent, and just listening to them, it was like, I am not worthy to talk to you. But all you can ever hope to do is learn, and what you should go in with the attitude is, I'm going to learn, and even if I don't do all the things that I want to do and I don't get to experience everything that I want to. So just take your internship as a learning experience. Don't take it as what the rest of your life is going to be like. Just use it to push you forward and motivate you to be better than you were yesterday. Because I am learning, and I'm still learning, and that's more than I could do if I was just sitting at home watching Netflix. Again, for listening, and I'm sorry that we got kind of weird, guys. It got kind of weird.
I know what you're thinking. Banking is boring. Don't worry, I thought it too. But boy, are you in luck. I bring great news. We are not a bank. Hi, I'm Taylor Billings, and I'm an intern at the Lancaster Depew Federal Credit Union. Our credit union is a nonprofit organization, which means we literally run for you. I'm going to take you way back to warmer days and sunnier skies, and the first day of my internship. 8 a.m. on a beautiful July morning, and I'm forced out of my cozy bed to be at the Youth Bureau by 8:30. Being up at the crack of dawn was just as brutal as it sounds. We were teaching a lesson at the Youth Bureau to young kids who wanted to learn the importance of spending, saving, and sharing their money. We taught the kids different forms of money, different ways to save their money, and even how to write a check. Seeing the students participate in the class and knowing I was able to teach them such valuable lessons made not being able to sleep in completely worth it. Summer quickly came to an end, and that meant it was time to set up our new room at the Lancaster High School branch. Having a new, large room was basically like having an empty slate, and although it was overwhelming at first, we had endless opportunities of how we could make the room look. We needed to get ourselves out there and advertise. At both events, we got to interact with students and parents and give them information about our location and convenience. We had a wheel for people who stopped by our stand to spin and prizes for them to win. I don't know about you, but the plain white walls were just not cutting it for us. Christmas time was the best time of year at the credit union. Our room was drowning in decorations. That doesn't sound like banking, now does it? Warning, I'm about to talk about how I dealt with money, but stay with me. I promise not to bore you. The most challenging and naturally my favorite part about my internship was learning how to do transactions. Now it's so natural for me that I could do it with my eyes closed, but when I learned how to do my first transaction, things were not looking good for me. Once I got the hang of the procedure for deposits, cash withdrawals, transfers, and everything in between, I wanted the credit union to be filled with members challenging me with all of their money. No amount could stop me. And so I near the end of my internship, and I am more bummed than I would have imagined. As I was walking into this internship, I thought, just get it over with, 180 hours, you can do it. And now walking out, I wish I had 180 more. I never would have imagined I would care so much about getting new members, advertising our business, and learning all the things I have learned. And so, I thought banking was boring. But my internship at the credit union was an opportunity that I was blessed with, and an experience that I'm never going to forget.
Now this is a story all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down, and I'd like to take a minute, just sit right there and tell you how I became the queen of HUNT.
So it all started here at the front desk, where I would answer phone calls, take care of the mail, and send faxes. Thank you for calling Hunt Mortgage Real Estate Title and Insurance. How may I direct your call? Soon they started giving me harder tasks, such as verification of employment and commitment letter. I even got my very own desk. Well, Caitlin Kennedy shared it with me. Don't let this little guy fool you with the name The Hassler. It's actually my favorite machine to use at work. That wasn't a joke. This was me and Caitlin on our first day. It was casual Friday, but we dressed for success anyways. Decorating the office for Christmas was easily my favorite job. Oh, and they told me a story that one of the old AOF interns assembled the Christmas tree upside down. What a comedian. Just noticing now, editing this video, that I wore a sweater in almost every picture.
The teachers are gonna love me for this.
By the way, I hope nobody gets offended by my dry humor. Okay, I promise, no more selfies. But on a more serious note, it's very important when you're doing an internship to ask for work. This shows that you're hungry to learn, something all employers look for. I also learned how important communication is, especially when you're working with a department of people. In the workplace, mistakes do happen, but you're expected to learn from them and not repeat them. I wrote down everything in a notebook to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes. I would show you, but that's classified. I suggest that anyone looking for an internship should try to find one in a field that they're interested in. Like for your actual career. Hello, it's kinda important. Nobody wants to be a junior in college and still have no idea what career they want to pursue. Trust me. My internship definitely made me feel more prepared for the business world. One last thank you goes out to all of the AOF teachers who helped me prepare for my internship. You've probably really enjoyed hearing me talk for 4 minutes straight. On that note, thanks for watching!